Good evening, Muckdogs fans, and welcome to Russell E. Dietrich Park as the number 1 seed Batavia Muckdogs take on the number 2 seed Jamestown Tarp Skunks in a critical late season matchup. I'm Nate Canali, filling in for Nikita Lohman on play-by-play tonight, and I'm here with Luca. In a critical matchup like this, Luca, what are your keys to the game for the Muckdogs to come out with a win?
Yeah, so really today it's a pitcher's duel already. We have, as you guys, let's take away the graphic for you guys. So like I said, it's a pitching duel today. It is Gavin Chandler, our very own Gavin Chandler, with on the season pitching to a tune of a 1.67 ERA in 27 innings. He has 17 strikeouts, 3 wins and 0 losses for Gavin Chandler. So we already know how good Bama can pitch for this team, right? But also for the Tarp Skunks, they have their own stud on the mound in Ethan Penchek. Penchek on the season has a 3.62 ERA in 32 innings, a 1.08 whip with 22 strikeouts. In his last outing, it was against the Geneva Red Wings, and he went 6 innings, only got 4 hits, only 1 earned run. So Penchek coming off of a good game, trying to build off of that momentum against a really star-studded Muckdogs lineup.
Speaking of that star-studded Muckdogs lineup, leading off tonight for your Batavia Muckdogs, number 1, the shortstop, Tyler Castrataro. Batting second, number 10, right fielder, Brayton Horton. Batting third, number 7, left fielder, Sean Mendez. Batting fourth, number 2, third baseman, Jackson Inman. Batting fifth, number 27, your designated hitter, James Bolton. Batting sixth, number 46, playing second, Omar Carreras. Batting seventh, playing first, Justin Espinal. Batting 8th, your extra hitter, Jacob Vesco. Batting 9th, your center fielder, Travis Hammond. And batting 10th, your catcher, Cooper Fesh.
As the first pitch of the game is a ball to Tyler Castrataro. Castrataro's numbers on the air look like a 30-41 batting average. He has played in every single Muckdogs game. As
Castrataro fouls one off.
Castrataro is from Mahopac, New York. And Castrataro is really, in my opinion, me and Nikita have talked about that. He is our team MVP, just a guy who you can plug and play anywhere and expect to see success.
Nice pitch down the middle, strikes Castrataro out for Pensick's first strikeout of the game. Oh.
He got you.
Strike 2, he got me.
He got you.
Struck me out there. Castrataro fouls another one off.
Yeah, so Nate is new. Nate is filling in for Nikita today. And one thing I will tell you about Tyler Castrataro, when watching his at-bats, minimum he is going to foul off at least 2 pitches per at-bat. So just expect that.
He's very aggressive. Just from being at some of our home games, seeing him play, he's not going down without swinging. Drop strike 3, gets Castrataro out with the throw down to first. For the Tarp Skunks, Christian Pensick. He threw a full game 7-inning no-hitter in a doubleheader earlier this year.
Yeah, that was against the Auburn Double Days, the first half of a doubleheader. So Pensick, a super, super talented pitcher. And as I said, I expect today to be a pitcher's duel.
Now up to bat for the Muckdogs, Brayton Horton. Breaks the bat. Pop fly. Caught by the third baseman. Blake Herman with the catch.
Yeah, so that's something you don't see very often with Brayton Horton's at-bats. Actually, Pensick able to draw some firewood right there. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And Pensick has 2 quick outs to start off this game for the Tarp Skunks.
Sean Mendez now up to the plate for the Muckdogs. He's hitting .353 on the year with a .457 OPS and a .376 on base percentage.
Yeah, Sean Mendez, he would have been our 9th All-Star if he was healthy for the season. He has some ridiculous stats, as Nate just mentioned.
Mendez down in the count early, 0-2. A little wild pitch outside. Mindus looking to battle back in the count here.
Yeah, this would be a great start for Pensick going through this top of this Muckdogs order 1, 2, 3.
The 1-2 pitch. A little bit down and outside again. Ball 2. Evens the count at 2s. Mindus takes a hack, fouls it off. In Mindus' last outing, which was yesterday against the Niagara Falls Americans, he went 0 for 3 with an RBI. Looking to see a little bit of an improvement here today. Brought in a run, but didn't get on base. Looking to change that right here with the 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, third out of the inning. No hits, no runs, and no runners left on base for the Batavia Muckdogs. Going into the bottom of the first inning here, I'd like to introduce you to the starting lineup for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Batting first, number 30, Brady McGuire. Batting second and playing first, number 14, Nolan Smith. Batting third and playing right field, number 44, Ben Slanker. Your cleanup hitter playing center field, Justin Bremner. Batting fifth and your extra hitter, Nathan Borchardt. Batting sixth and playing third, number 18, Blake Herman. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, number 28, Brady Marshall. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 6, Eric Weeks. Batting ninth and your designated hitter, number 20, Dom Costello. Batting 10th and catching, number 45, Branston Lindquist. So some great pitching to start off the first inning for the Tarp Skunks here. Gavin Chandler looking to do the same for the Muckdogs. First pitch. Finds the outside of the zone for strike 1. Strike 2 on Brady McGuire. Hot start here for Chandler. The 0-2, a little high outside. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Evens the count at 2s.
Gavin Chandler's working fast in this first AB. McGuire taking his time, saying, hey, give me a second to breathe.
Strike 3. Chandler takes McGuire as his first victim of the night. Hot start there for Chandler. Got 5 pitches off in just a couple of seconds there, Luca.
Yeah, I'm looking at McGuire's stats, and all of a sudden I see that he's already had him 0-2. So Chandler working quick to start off this game.
Nolan Smith at the plate now for the Tarp Skunks as the first pitch is high for ball 1. Fouls the ball off. Evens the count at 1s. Smith this year with a .308 batting average, a .451 on base percentage, and a .341 slugging percentage. Not bad for the first baseman. Hits one right back at Chandler. Gets the ball grounded out into center field. It'll be the first hit of the game for the Tarp Skunks. It's a tough one there for Chandler to field with the ball coming back at him that quick there. And right in the gap between second and short. Not much the Muckdogs could do there, Luca.
Yeah, that was a hot shot right back at Chandler's feet. He had no play there. Just a nice piece of hitting by Nolan Smith.
Now at the plate for the Tarp Skunks, the right fielder, Ben Slanker. Strike one for Chandler. A little bit up top. Chandler not happy with the call on that one. Slanker with this year with some absolutely incredible batting numbers, Luca. He has a 528 batting average, 558 on base percentage, and a 778 slugging percentage. Those are absolutely unreal numbers for the right fielder.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. Video game number type stuff for Slanker.
Count at 1-2. Chandler looking for the second out of the inning. Up top for ball two. Evens the count at 2s. Chandler starting to slow his pace down a little bit as he finds his rhythm. Checks over to first. Ball popped up out of play. Down the left field line. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded down to second. Omar Carreras makes the play at second, but can't get the double play at first.
Some good pitching right there from Chandler, able to put away the ever-hot Slankin. As Justin Bremner is coming up to the plate.
Chandler looking to retire the inning with this at-bat. First ball is high. No pitch. Swing and a miss by Bremner for strike one.
Yeah, he took a big hack right there. Chandler with a nice changeup. Slips it right below that bat.
This Tarp Skunks team has hit quite a few home runs this year, Luca. They can swing the bat. Bremner here has 2 home runs on the season with a .320 batting average, .419 on base percentage. As the ball's hit over into left field, it's going to advance a runner to third. And Bremner will stay at first. Speaking of the bats for the Tarp Skunks, they've already had quite a few nice hits to start the game right here, Luca.
Yes, they have. They are putting together a good start to this game. Still 2 outs though, so Chandler still has the option to get out of this inning unscathed. No runners have scored yet. Tarp Skunks do have 2 hits. As the big lefty, number 19, Nathan Borchar, is up to the plate.
The first pitch, strike one.
Yeah, it's a good start. This is a big at-bat just for this whole game. Borchar gets a 2-out hit here. It starts a 2-out rally. So, nice first pitch from Chandler. Good start in this AB.
It's always a good feeling to get ahead in the count early. Throws to first, not in time. Saw a risky play taken in the game yesterday, Luca. Americans made a throw to first, wasn't there, and we ended up scoring a run with the guy on third. So you got to be careful with those throwdowns to first.
Yes, any time the ball is thrown, the ball is live. That's the funny thing about baseball is the ball is always live. So even just a simple routine play can turn into something huge.
Board Sharp fouls one off. Count is 1-2.
Bama's got him with 2 strikes now. Prime opportunity to get out of this inning. Look for the strikeout here.
Pitch just a little bit high. Evens the count.
Yeah, you could hear Bama grunt from all the way up here. Had some extra mustard on that fastball.
He was trying to retire the inning with that pitch right there, Luca.
He was.
He put everything into that one. Grounds it out to Carreras. Fields it and makes the easy toss over to first. As the inning ends, 2 hits, no errors, and no runs. The Batavia Muckdogs cannot operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on some of our incredible sponsors which power Batavia Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, ARC of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock, Wealth Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxic, Geico, Families Wyoming Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Lewis J. Lang and Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, McGavro's Automotive, National Guard, and New York School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oatka Milk Products, Overhead Door, PNCG, Plug-in Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic.
Well, that was a great job, Nate. You don't have the practice yet of Nikita. But we will get right back and finish off those sponsors. A special thank you to all of our sponsors who helped make this Muckdogs team run. As up to the plate is the All-Star, number 2, Jackson Inman.
Jackson Inman has had an incredible season for the Muckdogs. Looks to continue it here with this at-bat. So the first pitch is a strike. Inman on the year with a .323 batting average, a .437 on base percentage, and a .452 slugging percentage. Not bad numbers at all for the All-Star.
Not bad numbers at all, but Pensick already moving quick, similar to last inning, has Inman down 0-2 already.
Just a bit outside. Good eye there by Inman. Looking to battle back in the count here. The 1-2 pitch. Outside again. Evens the count. Not only was Inman an all-star for the Muckdogs this year, he was also selected with the first team of the Coast to Coast Athletic Conference as a freshman. As the ball 3 is high.
Yeah, so Inman, a super, super talented baseball player, also has worked this count back to full. So Inman never an easy at-bat.
Swings, hits it down the first base line. The first baseman for the Tarp Skunks, Nolan Smith, makes the play.
That'll be the first out of the inning as the DH, James Bolton, the also Cortland Dragon, as well as Lou Dog. I actually had a class with James Bolton. Like, we sat at the same table.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild, Lou Dog. Did you ever think you two would be working for the Batavia Muckdogs together?
It's so funny. Cortland actually has a great sport management program, so there are a bunch of alums who are out in the sports world, but no, I would never think that I'd be calling games for my buddy James Bolton.
First pitch to Bolton was a strike. The 0-1 pitch down in the dirt. 1-1 count. James Bolton yesterday against the Americans finished the game 1 for 4. Looking to find his first hit of the game here as he tips one. Counts at 1-2.
Bolton has been so hot as of late, delivering clutch hits and RBIs. He has 22 ribbies on the year while hitting .313 with a .450 OBP. So that means that almost half the time he's up to the plate, he gets on. That is ridiculous from James Bolton.
Very efficient baseball there, Luca.
Yes.
Almost swings, decides not to.
That first place umpire said that he didn't.
I think he made the right call there.
Yeah, I think he did too.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. It's going to be ruled foul.
Skip Martinez has got to watch out of that third base. I believe it was 2 games ago. He got absolutely like a sharp ground ball hit right at Skip. Like
that couldn't have felt good.
No, Skip. But Skip's also a former MLB big leaguer, so probably not his first time getting whacked.
It's a tough guy over there.
That is a tough guy over there.
Pensick strikes out Bolton for the second out of the inning. Pensick absolutely on fire to start this game, Blue-Dog.
Yeah, like I said, I talked earlier, the brief intro that we had both very talented pitchers on the mounds for both sides today. So not surprised with Pensick's start. Muckdogs hitters are going to have to make him work and try to get into better counts.
Omar Carreras now at the plate. Very aggressive to start, but misses for strike 1. Omar joined the team a little bit into the season. Wasn't one of the original players at the start, but he's been very, very efficient. Very good player for us throughout the season since he's been here. Going to be a very valuable piece for us going into the playoffs.
That's a very good point, Nate. Omar did come in later in the season, but has become a fixture in the lineup ever since, with already 11 ribbies with 7 extra base hits and 849 OPS, so he is hot.
Pensick again ahead in the count. Throws his first ball to that bat, but it's only 1-2. Carreras looking for the first hit of the game for the Muckdogs. Crowd not happy with that one as the ump rules it ball 2. Good eye there by Carreras. The 2-2 pitch. Makes the count full.
Yeah, so Omar has a good grasp on the outside of the zone right there. That ball was just a smidge outside. A great take by Omar. Stay alive in this at-bat.
Carreras hits it over to Blake Herman. Makes the throw to first for the third out of the inning. No hits, no errors, and no outs in the top of the second.
Hey, I bet you're a good catcher of donuts in your mouth.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know. I don't know how to change a tire. And my name's Bella. But I do know where you can get great food and good times at Tully's in Batavia at 522 East Main Street. Look out for coupons at the next Muckdogs home game. And go Dogs!
Hi, what can I get for you?
One Moscato Down, please. That sounds good.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too.
Hey,
Thank you, good sir.
what is this Muck Dog Ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of.
Welcome back as the third baseman, Blake Herman, takes the plate for the Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, Gavin Chandler not looking for an exact repeat of last inning as he gave up 2 hits, but no earned runs. So Chandler looking to build off of that good start.
Considering how hot Pensick has been to start this game, having the scoreboard at zeros is not the worst situation to be in if you're the Muckdogs.
No, not at all.
First pitch is a little up high. Fly ball hit into right field. Horton looks to make a play. Makes the catch for first out of the inning.
Yeah, so like we just talked about, a good start for Chandler. He's going to have to compete with Pensick all game. Like I said, if this really is a pitcher's duel, both of these guys will be out here for a while exchanging being on that mound.
Now to bat is the shortstop, Brady Marshall. First pitch is strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hits Marshall. That couldn't have felt good, Lou Dog. Right on the back right there.
Yeah, luckily for him, it wasn't a fastball. That looked more like a curveball slider with the spin. Still, getting hit by a baseball hurts nonetheless.
Never feels good.
As the Tarp Skunks have a man on first base.
Coming up to the plate now is the left fielder, Eric Weeks. Weeks this year has not seen the most success behind the plate, only posting a .237 batting average with a .345 on-base percentage and a .387 slugging percentage. Not exactly where you want to see those numbers if you're the left fielder. However, he gets one right in the gap there out to left field, will advance the runners and be safe at first.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. That ball was sharply hit into left field. So Tarp Skunks, this is not unusual for Gavin Chandler, as me and Nikita have become accustomed to watching him work out of trouble. So 2 runners on with 1 out, as Chandler does have the better lefty-lefty matchup against Dom Costello here.
Grounds one down to Carreras at second, flips it. Gets the out at second. I'm there. As Chandler finds himself in the same exact spot as the last inning. Guy on first, guy on third, 2 outs. Looking to get himself, as you mentioned, out of trouble again here, Luca.
Yeah, that's so funny. I started off this inning by saying Chandler doesn't exactly want a repeat of last inning, as he allowed 2 hits and runners on. But, nonetheless, he is in this position. But all the trust in Chandler right here. Just needs to get 1 more out, and he'll get out of this inning unscathed.
The catcher, Lindquist, fouls it off.
Lindquist, in his last game against the Muckdogs, went 2 for 3. So, has some success against our Muckdogs.
Not a bad outing for the catcher. Swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, so in a pivotal at-bat, once again, Chandler coming out hot, up 0-2 already against the catcher.
Seems almost as if Chandler likes these pressure situations, Ludo.
He definitely does. He strives in those situations.
Little high and outside, ball 1. Lindquist just finished his senior year of high school at St. Mary's of Lancaster. Hit to Cacciataro, flips it to second for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Go for it. At the end of the inning here, we're going to talk a little bit about the standings as the regular season comes to a close. Only a few games left in the season here, Blue Dog, and your Batavia Muckdogs still find themselves with a 3-game lead of first place. Right behind them, though, is the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, 3 games behind. This is a pivotal game here tonight looking at the standings here, Blue Dog.
Yeah, so like we've said, every single game in these past few days and upcoming weeks and past week or so has been super crucial. Only a 3-game difference. Well, your Muckdogs have done a great job of increasing those games. We actually got kind of lucky yesterday. The Pioneers and Tarp Skunks, 2 games that they were supposed to play against together, just got completely wiped because of rain out and because of how late we are into the season. They won't be made up. So it's the little things like that that can help you throughout the week, even if you're not playing.
Yeah, definitely an unlucky break for the Tarp Skunks right there. It's like you said, Luca, every game matters so much coming down the stretch. But the Muckdogs, very successful season at 27-10 with a 724 win percentage, look to continue their dominance as of late in this game.
As we bring you back to Pensick on the mound. He's just going to throw, I believe, a few more warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back when our batter comes up to the plate. And we welcome you back for our switch hitting king, Justin Espinal, is up to bat.
Deciding to hit lefty here. He has the 1 home run of the season for the Muckdogs.
That was probably the most electric moment of the year so far. I haven't, as me being Lou Dog, the in-game host, I haven't been in the booth for the home game walk-offs, but when me and Nikita were sitting here and Espinal went deep from the right side of the plate, it was a very, very electric moment.
Ground ball to first. The first baseman, Nolan Smith, makes the play, jogs it down to the bag, gets Espinal out.
This Pensick guy is moving so quick, I can't even talk about Espinal's home run. Pensick has absolutely come out scorching today.
I think there's a little bit of a rivalry here. He doesn't want you mentioning.
No, he doesn't. He can probably hear me from all the way up here, and he's like, you know what? Let me just take care of Espinal. And moving on to Ryan Vesco, number 99. He's been really hot as of late for our Muckdogs.
Donning the 99 of Aaron Judge.
Of course.
From afar, maybe you could see it a little bit.
Yeah.
See it a little bit.
Of course, yeah. Vesco on the years hitting .316 with a .481 on base.
Second pitch of the at-bats, inside, evens the count at 1s.
Funny enough, Vesco also very Italian, and so his teammates have come accustomed to calling him Pesto.
I kind of like that nickname.
Both
of us here with Italian heritage.
Yes, I mean Pesto's, and I mean it's a great sauce. There's
delicious
marinara, Alfredo. I'm a big pesto guy, so I love the nickname.
1-2 count. Swing and a miss for Pesto. Not happy about that one. Would have liked to put it in play there. Again, 2 early outs for Pensick in the third. First 2 at-batters, 2 outs. Looks to continue rolling here. Travis Hammond, the veteran, now up to the plate. First pitch is a swing and a miss for Hammond. Hammond has had a little bit of a break. Last game was the 16th against Newark, where he went 0 for 2 and had 1 walk. Second pitch of the at-bat, strike 2.
Pensick doing such a good job of getting ahead in these counts. It's so hard against any pitcher to work back an account that you're down 0-2 from, but especially against a guy like Pensick.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes as he retires the inning. No hits, no runs, and no guys left on base for the Batavia Muckdogs.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change?
Hi, what can I get for you? Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning as Chandler takes the mound once again. His first batter will be the top of the order, second baseman Brady McGuire. McGuire hits a hard ground ball down to third base. Jackson Inman can't make the play. McGuire will be safe at first.
Yeah, so on the first pitch of the bottom of the third, a hot shot just sneaks past Inman, who he is such a good fielder. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to make that play, and your Tarp Skunks, not our Tarp Skunks, the Tarp Skunks, have a runner on first to start off this inning.
Nolan Smith hits one right in the gap. Will advance McGuire to third. Smith will stay at first as the Tarp Skunks come out swinging to start the bottom of the third.
Yeah, they have jumped all over Gavin Chandler to start off the bottom of the third. Nolan Smith with a really, really hard hit ball into right field. So Tarp Skunks now have runners on the corners with not 2 outs, but 0 outs. So a much better opportunity to put up some runs against the very stingy Bama.
As previously we mentioned a couple of times, likes to fight his way out of tough situations. This one a little bit tougher than the last 2 innings, Luca.
Yes.
Finds a strike for the first pitch of the at-bat. Ben Slanker now to the plate. Checks down to first, makes the throw, not in time. One of the things I love about watching Bama on the mound, though, Ludog, is that no matter the circumstances, no matter how tough a situation he's in, he's always looks cool, calm, and collected when he's on the mound.
Always. The same,
Nothing phases him.
No, the same demeanor throughout the whole game. You could have runners on with, bases loaded, nobody out, and you'd see the same Bama up on that mound.
Pitch is fouled off out of play.
So Bama's put himself in a good spot to get a strikeout here, and now Bama's, what he has to do if he wants to get out of this inning without giving up runs is to get outs without runners advancing. So a great way of doing that is getting the strikeout.
Looking for the strikeout here with the 0-2 count. Just a bit outside there. Inside. As Slanker has to move out of the way for that one. Outside and low for Bama. Makes the count full.
Yeah, so Bama trying to induce that strikeout, trying to throw those off speed out of the zone, trying to get Slanker to chase. Slanker doing a really good job of not doing so, getting this count back to full.
These Tarp Skunks batters have been very poised behind the plate tonight, Luca. Chandler looking to get him at swinging here. Hits one down to the shortstop as he drops it.
So the infield fly rule was put into play right there. So the batter Slanker is out. So Cacciatore trying to make a slick play right there, trying to, if he drops it, he can throw the runner out at second and maybe try to get a double play at first. So
the ump wasn't going for that one.
No, the ump was all over it. Cacciatore, a very smart player. That makes sense why he tried that. But that's a great out right there, right? Because no runners move, so still 0 runs on the board for the Tarp Skunks.
First pitch of the at-bat is a ball. Could have been a bit of a risky play there with the runner on third, though, Luca. Cacciatore would have made that throw to second. So the count's now 2-0. Grounds it out to Inman, makes the throw to home.
Yep, and so he's
the second out of the inning.
Yep, he was pushed out of the base path, so automatically rule it out at the plate. So Gavin Chandler somehow working his magic has gotten 2 outs with this inning without any runner scoring. Like we were talking about, that poise, that calm, cool collectiveness, working out for him. 2 outs, runners on first and second, a much better situation than runners on first and third with nobody out.
The Tarp Skunks still with a runner in scoring position, but you'd much rather have that runner on second than on third. It was very crucial that they got that guy on third out there.
Correct.
So the first pitch of the at-bat is a ball. Brochart cracks it out to center field. Travis Hammond makes the play for the third out of the inning. 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. To welcome you back here, the upcoming schedule for your Batavia Muckdogs. Few games in a row coming up here, Ludog. Tomorrow, the 22nd, will be at Auburn. And then the 23rd will be back at Niagara Falls. And then the 24th, we're coming back to Batavia. Woo! Where we'll face Auburn for the second time in 3 days for a free team photo night. Come out and get your free team photos.
Yes, Muckdogs fans, you come see me, Ludog. You can only see me and our Muckdogs. Only a few more home games, folks. As the season is coming down, we did clinch our playoffs last night, and we also, Muckdogs fans, for our playoff packs and for next season's season tickets, please call 585-524-2260 to see your Muckdogs. Or if you have any questions about players, or if you have any questions about merchandise, want to pick up that nice jersey or a nice hat, come see your Muckdogs. And that's right, call 585-524-2260.
And the catcher here for the Muckdogs, Cooper Fesh, will take the first at-bat of the top of the 4th. First pitch of the inning is a strike. The outside corner for Pensick. Good eye there by Fesh. Evens the count. Cooper Fesh this year posting a .337 batting average, a .426 on base percentage, and a .426 slugging percentage. In the last game out yesterday against the Americans, he was 0 for 2, but he had an RBI and a hit by pitch as he puts one in the right center gap right there. First hit of the game for the Muckdogs. Good placement there by Fesh. Easily gets him to first.
Yeah, so that's a nice piece of hitting from Fesh on that equal 1-1 count. It seems like if they're going to get to Pensick today, they're going to have to jump on him early. And you can't allow strike counts as he's just too nasty. He's going to strike you out.
As Fesh gets on base, we're back to the top of the order with Tyler Castrotaro. Looking to make something happen here for the Muckdogs. Lays down the bunt down the first base line. He'll get Castrotaro out. Not sure if it was a tag or if they ruled him out of the baseline, but he does advance Fesh to second. Muckdogs now have a runner in scoring position for the first time today.
Yes, our first runner in scoring position of the day. Castrotaro with a great effort to try to avoid that tag. As, you know, having Cooper Fesh in the 10 spot, it gives you a second leadoff hitter. So Fesh doing his job today as we now have Braden Horton up to bat with Fesh on second. This is a good spot to score a run against a good pitcher in Pensick.
First pitch of the at-bat will be a ball. Great pitcher in Pensick, but also a phenomenal hitter in Horton. Horton takes a strike.
Yeah, Horton joined the team. He wasn't originally on the original roster to start off this year, but Horton, I feel like I've known the guy for 5 years. Just a mainstay and just a really good guy off the field.
Count now at 2-1. Horton had a great outing yesterday against the Americans where he went 2 for 3. He had a double, and he also got hit by a pitch. He got absolutely hammered by that pitch there, Luca.
He's a tough guy. He'll take his ice bath after the game, and he'll work it out. I believe in him.
Horton also played 2 years at Liberty, where he posted an OPS nearing 1,000, and he hit 17 home runs. As he will take his base here. Runners on first and second now for the Muckdogs with only 1 out in the inning. The Muckdogs starting to put a little bit of a dent in the seemingly invincible Pensick.
Yeah, Pensick looking a little bit more human this inning, allowing the hit to Fesh and walking Horton for a dangerous hitter in Sean Mendes.
Hard thrown fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you could hear Pensick all the way up here grunting on that first pitch fastball.
Pitchers are really getting into it today.
They are. Usually you don't get that audio.
The 0-1 pitch. Mendes hits one foul.
Yep, so Pensick has Mendes quickly down 0-2 as his catcher will go out to talk to him. Probably seeing, how they're going to finish off our number 7.
Mendes is the type of guy you want to have up to bat with 2 guys on base, though. He's third on the team in home runs this year, or with RBIs, excuse me, Ludog.
Yes.
Third on the team in RBIs this year at 20. Only 2 behind the lead. See if he can get a couple more here.
Yeah, and that's third on the team in RBIs with missing a few games, about a week's worth of games. So that just shows you how good Mendes has been when he's been in this Muckdogs lineup. That's why he's hitting third.
The count at 1-2. Pensick looking for the second out of the inning here. Mindis hits one down to third base, looks to make the double play. Ball gets by the first baseman, Smith. Horton advances. Horton's going home. Horton will score the first run of the game for the Muckdogs.
Wow, so
got the out at third there, throwing it to Herman, but Herman with the errant throw down to first brings Horton home. Seeing the speed there by Horton, Luca.
yeah, Horton, not only is he an exceptional hitter, but a great base runner. So Skip Martinez, our third base coach, are also our head manager, with a great send to the home plate. Make the Tarp Skunks defense make a play, and Horton just too fast and able to score that first run for the Muckdogs.
Speaking of that speed, Horton has 10 stolen bases on the year. Showing that speed off there on this play as well. Jackson Inman now up to bat. Fouls one off out of play. 2 outs here. Inman looking to keeping the momentum going for the Muckdogs. Despite the incredible pitching so far by Pensick and the tough situations Chandler has got himself into, the Muckdogs still managed to have a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning. As Pensick finds the middle of the zone for his second strike of the at-bat, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch outside for Inman. Looking to fight his way back here.
Just to respond to the comment by our great GM Mark Witt, Nikita is on vacation. I believe he is also going to celebrate his mother's birthday while on that vacation. So
very happy birthday to her.
Yes, of course. So it's Lou Dog and Nate Dog in the booth.
As Inman hits one up into left center, the center fielder Justin Brenmer makes the play. 1 hit, 1 out, and 1 run for the Batavia Muckdogs, as there was 1 runner left on base. Our incredible sponsors make Batavia Muckdog baseball possible. I'd like to give a special thanks to some of our sponsors which fuel your Batavia Muckdogs. A huge thank you to Batavia Downs, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Eli Fish Brewing, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Geico, Graham Corporation, HP Hood, Liberty Pumps, and Oatka Milk. Products for all your support. Another special thank you to all of our great sponsors here at the Batavia Muckdogs.
Yes, and as I always say, if you want to support your Batavia Muckdogs, please go out and support our sponsors. They help make this team run. We are very proud to have our sponsors be a part of our ball club. So once again, if you want to support us, please go support our sponsors. As Gavin Chandler now takes the mound for the bottom of the 4th.
The third baseman, Blake Herman, now up to bat. Second pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, out of play. Count at 0-2. Chandler starting off this inning off a little bit stronger than the last few, Luca.
Yes, already ahead 0-2 in this count. That's a good start.
The 0-2 pitch. Pops one up into left center. And Hammond will make the call and make the catch. Good start here for the Muckdogs in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, I can't really ask for anything much more. A 3-pitch out to start off the bottom of the 4th for Chandler. Maybe this inning he'll have a little bit less stress on his shoulders as he works through it.
throwing quite a few pitches here already to start, so trying to limit those. That 3 pitch out really helps.
Exactly.
Lays down the bunt. Chandler looks to make the play. Can't make the play. Fumbles the ball a little bit as he tries to flip it over to first. You don't see that too often, Luca. Lay down a bunt down the first base line.
Yeah,
and make it there in time.
Yeah, exactly. Just that was honestly just a tough play. Maybe Gavin, his windup, his delivery takes him away from first base, so has to turn back, and just a really nice play by Brady Marshall on that bunt to get a runner on for the Tarp Skunks. That breaks up Gavin's rhythm.
Looking to find that rhythm again here. As the left fielder, Eric Weeks, takes a strike. 0-1 count for Chandler. Up high there for the second pitch of the at-bat. Makes the count 1s.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out for Chandler against the Tarp Skunks, Eric Weeks.
Takes a hack, hits it down the middle. Will be a base hit there for Weeks, the left fielder. Chandler's got to keep his composure here. Another tough spot he's got himself into. Runner now in scoring position for the Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, Chandler he's been in this situation a ton already this game. A nice piece of hitting from Weeks. Not doing too much with the ball right there. Just sends it back into center field. So Tarp Skunks runner on first and second now with the ever dangerous Dom Costello up to plate.
The designated hitter for the Tarp Skunks takes a ball on the first pitch of his at-bat. Fouls one off. Makes the count even. Last time against the Muckdogs, Dom Costello had a very successful outing, going 2 for 3 behind the plate. Looking to continue that momentum against the Muckdogs going in this game tonight. Takes strike 2 there.
Yeah, that was a nasty front door slider from Gavin Chandler. Gets ahead in this count 1-2, trying to put away Costello without any of these runners advancing.
Chandler steps off the mound, takes a look back at second base.
Not really anything too competitive right there. Just trying to let him know, hey, I'm looking at you at second.
Keeping the base runner in check. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down to Castro. Makes the play. Carreras, a little bit of an errant throw. Carreras could not field it, and a runner will come home for the Tarp Skunks. Tough break for Castro and Carreras there. Just a little bit off on their connection.
Yeah, Castro with a nice scoop right there. Just a little bit of an errant throw. And Omar a little bit lackadaisical as that ball got away, allowing the Tarp Skunk runner to score. So this game is now tied, and Chandler got to work himself out of trouble once again.
The catcher, Branston Lindquist, now up to bat for the Tarp Skunks. Just finished his sophomore year at Ohio University, where he hit 21 home runs. As he takes a inside ball for the first pitch of the at-bat. Hits one out into left field. It's going to bring another runner home for the Tarp Skunks. Great hit there by Lindquist. Bama's got to be feeling the pressure now. 2 runs allowed, 2 guys in scoring position. Not the spot you want to be if you're the Muckdogs.
As pitching coach Grant Bickham is going to go out to talk to Bama, we're going to give him a little bit of space here as we will cut away. After Grant Bickham just talked to Gavin Chandler, we are back. Up to the plate for the Tarp Skunks, it will be Brady McGuire. Brady McGuire, a dangerous batter in this Tarp Skunks lineup, hitting .356 on the year. So Chandler's got his work cut out for him.
Ball popped up into shallow right field. Horton makes the catch. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication there as the ball goes past Fesh. The Tarp Skunks are looking to come home. He's safe. The ump says Chandler dropped the ball.
Okay.
At first glance, it looked like Chandler made the tag, but the home umpire saying that Chandler didn't catch the ball.
Yeah, so Horton with a great grab in right field. That was a really short hit ball. Fired it home. It went past Fesh. Then we have that play at the plate. Fesh to Bama. And the ball beat the runner home. And me and Nate believed that runner was out. But home plate umpire said that he dropped the ball. And so that Tarp Skunks runner scored. And they now have the lead.
You have to wonder if the tag was what knocked the ball out of his hand there, Luca.
Right.
In that case, it would have been an out, but the umpire ruling against it. Bama looking to find some rhythm again. It's a strike.
Count is now 1-1.
1-1 pitch. Strike 2 for Bama. Score is now 3-1 Tarp Skunks. Muckdogs do have 2 outs here, though. One more strike, get them out of the inning. Fouls one off, staying alive. Nolan Smith now at the plate. Count is 1-2. Smith grounds it out to Espinal. Espinal makes the easy play, jogs it over to first. 3 runs here scored for the Tarp Skunks with 1 man left on base.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know how to change a tire, and my name's Stella, but I do know where you can get.
I do Josh Petrosky, 716 Hurt, best team around. Great day to have a great day. I've heard you're the biggest troll on the team, so I got to get you. Oh, these guys are called the Muckdogs too? That's sick. What's up, what's up? How you doing today? Living the dream. You have 1 arm to throw with. He's got 2. This is going to be so fun to watch. I'm excited. Probably a little easier when the batter's in the box and not behind a fence. Yeah, the only thing I'm really seeing, like the ones you're leaving out, you're just pulling that glove early and letting that arm get long and draggy out there. You know, I never thought I'd say it'd be a bad day to be an American, but given the context that we're playing the Americans, bad day to be an American. I got to learn how to handle you. That's why, like, a big thing is letting you do you, because I've never had a switch pitcher. So, oh, now he's going to do it with his other arm. What a talented specimen of a human. Ooh, saucy. Love that. Slide step, fuzz piece at the knees. Banana bread at work, dude. Attack, no walks, make them hit. Yeah. No one's stringing together hits against us yet, so until they do that, let's fill it up. Yeah. Pass the IDAR test, that's for sure.
From the right side?
From both sides. There's one thing Skip does, it's always have a good watch and always have clean shoes. 315.
Welcome back as we enter the 5th inning with James Bolton leading off for the Muckdogs. The 5th inning is brought to you by HP Hood. A touch of hood will do you good.
Ooh, I like that, Nate. That was a good job.
Dropping a few bars here, Luca.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bolton takes a strike for the first pitch of the inning. Bolton fouls one off, out of play.
Yeah, so Pensek, after that long inning, as his Tarp Skunks were able to put up 3 runs in the 4th, has some rest now. So against this at bat, against Bolton in this at bat, pumping in those fastballs has him down 0-2 already.
So you previously mentioned Pensek does have a full game pitch this year, so they are willing to let him pitch for a long period of time. As Bolton swings and misses for strike 3, the first out of the inning for the Tarp Skunks. Omar Carreras now coming up to the plate. Carreras takes a strike for the first pitch of his at-bat.
That was a nice frame job by the catcher Lindquist. That ball looked a little outside, but nice job for him to bring it back.
Second pitch is a little high. Evens the count at 1s. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here at the top of the 5th. Carreras watches strike 2. Muckdogs looking to bounce back after a little bit of a chaotic ending to the 4th inning there. Carreras takes a big hack but misses for strike 3.
Yeah, so Pensek really doing a good job in this inning. Like we've said all day, Pensek moving fast, getting these hitters into 2-strike counts, and then able to finish them off. So Pensek really doing a good job, as never an easy at-bat against Justin Espinal.
Veteran presence here for the Muckdogs, returning for his 3rd year with the team. Espinal with a nice crack out in right center. Be safe at first for the first hit of the inning for the Muckdogs.
Yeah, so Espinal keeping this inning alive, maybe trying to start a 2-out rally for your Muckdogs. Nice piece of hitting right there. Just shot that into right field. So Ryan Vesco, number 99, gets an at-bat here with a runner on. Excuse me, that is Jacob Vesco up to bat.
Count is 0-1 for Vesco. Ball's a bit outside there. Counts at 1-1 now for Vesco.
That 1-1 pitch was in there for a strike.
One and two the count. Swing and a miss for Vesco. Another strikeout for Pensek as he continues his phenomenal outing here against the Muckdogs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base for the Muckdogs as they can't manage a run here in the 5th inning.
as we welcome you back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Gavin Chandler's back out on the mound.
Ben Slanker, the right fielder, up to bat, starting the bottom of the 5th. As he fouls one up high. Espinal looking to make a play on it. Carreras ends up making the catch.
Yeah, so that's a really nice start. We talked about last inning how we had that 3-pitch start. What's even better? A 1-pitch out. So Chandler, in a blink of an eye, has an out.
The center fielder, Justin Bremner, now up to bat. First pitch is inside. Bremner ducks out of the way to dodge it. Swing and a miss for Bremner. Nice pitch there by Chandler. Evens the count at ones. 1-1 pitch. Another big hack by Bremner. Gets by him, though, for the second strike of the at-bat.
Yeah, a really pretty changeup right there from Chandler, getting Bremner to wave at it. Bremner's got to recoup, take his time, and get back in there.
Hot start to the inning for Chandler. Ball's a little bit outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Ball 3 makes the count full. Even with the Muckdogs down 3-1 here, you have to like our chances with how we've played this year, especially with Chandler getting that second out here. The Muckdogs this season, no matter how many runs they're down, they seem to always find a way to make the game competitive at the end, oftentimes coming out with the win.
Yeah, it almost seems like, you know, your Muckdogs will be down 2 going into the 9th, and you expect them to win. It's just we've been very, very good all year, showing up when it counts.
The extra hitter here, Nathan Borchardt, strike 1.
Do you ever have like an internal competition with other Nates that you find? You know, like Nathan's a kind of a popular name. So when you see another Nathan, are you like, oh, like, are you like immediately like friends with them?
To be honest, going up until a couple of years ago, I had never met another Nate.
Wow.
And then, very surprisingly, I run track at St. as he hits a ball into left field. Castro not able to make the catch. Makes a quick throw over to Carreras, though, at second. As I was saying, I run track at St. John Fisher,
right,
and there was 3 Nates on the track team.
Okay.
I've never met a Nathan before.
Okay.
3 of us on the track team. Another one here for the Tarp Skunks. Not quite as fond of this one, though.
Right. I can understand that.
Number 18, Blake Herman off to bat. Tips one for the first strike. Despite that hit in the left field, still not a bad position for Chandler. Only guy on first, 2 outs. First strike of the at-bat. Outside for the second pitch. Evens the count. The 1-1 pitch. Hits one into center field. Hammond makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run, no errors, 1 man left on base for the Tarp Skunks at the bottom of the 5th inning.
My favorite candy is Kit Kat, but I eat the chocolate first and then the wafer.
Favorite candy's got to be Reese's Cups. I'm gonna go with Starburst.
My favorite candy is the Nerds Clusters.
My favorite candy, Sour Skittles.
Mike, man.
They're new. They're called peelers. It's like you peel them and inside it's gummy.
Sour gummy worms.
I'll definitely have to go with Twix.
Big quick guy. Big chocolate guy.
Yeah. Favorite candy? Unpopular opinion, 100 grand.
Undisputed champ, Three Musketeers.
Kit Kat.
Starburst.
She's cookies and cream. What's the best one? I'm gonna go with Twix.
Favorite candy is probably gummy worms.
Reese's Take 5.
They're gummy clusters, don't get me right.
Sour Patch Kids.
Favorite candy? Japanese kaiju, no competition.
Reese's.
Milky Way.
Watermelon sour.
Favorite candy is almond joy.
Leading off the 6th inning for the Muckdogs is another veteran, Travis Hammond, returning for his 2nd year with the team. This year, Travis has posted a .262 batting average, a .366 on-base percentage, and a .344 slugging percentage. He led the team last year with 18 stolen bases throughout the season, as he hits a nice fly ball deep into left field. It'll get down, and Travis, the speedster, will make it to second base for a great start to the 6th inning for the Muckdogs. Hammond over there on second trying to hype up the dugout, get a little bit of energy going for the Muckdogs as he has a great hit to start the inning.
Yeah, that's a great swing from Travis Hammond right there. As I've said previously, if your Muckdogs want to do damage against Pensick, they're going to have to get out early in the counts, swing at those first pitch strikes that he tries to deliver. And Hammond has had great power all year driving the ball into left field, so no surprise able to get that ball over the left fielder's head. And a great start to the top of the 6th for your Muckdogs.
Cooper Fesh hits a foul ball right up to us here in the broadcast booth.
Yo, it's so funny, Nate, because it hasn't happened to me and Nikita all year yet, but I like to make jokes that there's going to be a fly ball that flies right back into us. So
it got close there.
If you're the bad luck charm, that's not good.
Another big crack by Fesh goes out of play. Muckdogs looking a lot more aggressive here to start the 6th inning. Have to wonder if something was said to them in the dugout. They look like they have a lot more energy here.
That's just a good job by Khalid Cox and Skip Martinez and Grant Bickham to fire up our boys.
The 0-2 pitch to Fesh. Another big swing by Fesh, fouls another one off. Down 0-2, but he's still fighting. Not going to go down without swinging here.
Nope, still fighting. Never an easy at-bat against the all-star Cooper Fesh. He's going to make it tough on you no matter what the count is.
Very important here for the Muckdogs to have some long at-bats, wear that arm down a little bit.
Try to get Pensick out of this game.
A good rip by Fesh. Ground ball. The center fielder cannot make the play, and Hammond is going to come home as Fesh gets the second. A big hit there by Cooper Fesh brings the runner home. Makes the score 3-2.
Yeah, that's a hot shot. So Cooper Fesh down 0-2 in the count, was aggressive all at bat, got another good pitch to hit and shot that right into center field, driving home Hammond, and the error made in center by Bremner has allowed him to get to second base.
Second hit of the game here for Cooper Fesh. He's been red hot today.
Cooper Fesh.
Tyler Castro-Tarl, a shortstop, now to the plate. Another player who's been huge for the Muckdogs in big spots late in games. Count stands at 1-0. Muckdogs still with a runner in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. Strike one for Castro-Tarl. Castro-Tarl this past season making the Coastal Athletic Association All-Rookie team. Went 3 for 5 yesterday against the Americans. Looks to lay down the bunt, pulls back. It's going to be roll the ball. Makes the count 2-1.
That's an important ball to strike ruling right there. Castro trying to lay down the bunt. If they call that a strike, it's a 1-2 count. Now it's 2-1, so a little bit more room to work with if you're Castro.
Castro looking to get on base here with a couple big-time hitters coming up after him in the order. 2-1. Castro hits one out of play over the right side stands.
That is what he does. At minimum, 2 foul balls per at bat for Castro. It just shows his elite bat to ball skills. He's always able to get some piece of wood on the bat, stay alive in counts.
Definitely earned this spot here at the top of the order.
No question.
Reaches for one a little bit, but again, as you say, bat to ball, fouls it off, stays alive.
I'm trying to tell you, Tyler Castro, that is one of his specialties. He's so good at so many facets of baseball, but getting foul balls is also one of them.
And as we mentioned, getting this pitch count up here for Pensick is critical, and the Muckdogs doing a great job of that here in the 6th inning. Ball 3 makes the count full. Castro really making it tough on Pensick here, making him work for this out. Big pitch here for Pensick with the count full. Castro hits one of the shortstop, throws it to first, and gets the out. Only the first out of the inning for the Muckdogs, though.
Yeah, that was a hot shot right to the shortstop. Good play by the Tarp Skunks defense to record the first out of this 6th inning. As the Tarp Skunks manager is going to come out.
Looks like they might be making the switch from Pensick.
Yep, as there will be a pitching change as the Tarp Skunks crowd gives their starter a nice, very deserved round of applause. The new pitcher for the Tarp Skunks, as get his number.
Looks like it's going to be number 32, Will Taylor, on the mound for the Tarp Skunks.
Will Taylor is a freshman, a left-hander with a 3.86 ERA on the year in 11.2 innings, only giving up 8 hits with 5 earned runs and 16 strikeouts. So he can definitely strike out people at a high clip, only giving up 4 walks as well.
4-0 record here for Taylor as well.
So Taylor, a really crucial guy in this Tarp Skunks bullpen. As we allow him to warm up, we're going to cut away.
Once again, some upcoming games for your Batavia Muckdogs. Tomorrow we'll be at Auburn, July 23rd at Niagara Falls, July 24th, home versus Auburn. Game starts at 6:30. Free team photo night. Come by, get your tickets, get your free photos, and just have a great time at Dwyer Stadium watching your first place Batavia Muckdogs. And then the next day, July 25th, back on the road against Geneva. To get your tickets, please call 585-524-2260. Again, 585-524-2260.
That was a great job right there, Nate. Yes, come out. Come see your Muckdogs. There's only a few home games left.
Come see Lou Dog in action.
Come see Muckdogs. Come see Lou Dog in action as well. is the number.
Back to action is Braden Horton. Be the first batter that Will Taylor will see tonight. Beautiful night for baseball, Luda. Couldn't ask for any better conditions for these players.
No, me and Nate were talking about it earlier. It is picture perfect night for baseball. Just great weather. It's, middle 60s, low 70s. Not crazy amount of sun, not a crazy amount of wind. Just perfect weather in general. So perfect weather for baseball.
Man of many talents over here. In-game host, color commentator.
Right.
Meteorologist, maybe?
I do a little bit of my research on the weather. Just
Jack of all trades.
Just a little bit. As the count to Horton is 1-1. He is the first batter to face Taylor since coming into the game. Horton in a big spot here. Your Muckdogs have gotten a run back, so it is 3-2.
Horton hits a fly ball into center field. The center fielder, Justin Bremner, can make the play. And more importantly, he holds Cooper Fesh at second base.
Yeah, so that's a really nice job by Taylor coming into the game. That's a tough lefty-lefty matchup if you're a Horton. Always hard if you're a left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher. So Taylor trying to keep Fesh at second, trying to keep this Tarp Skunks lead, but a dangerous hitter right here in Sean Mendes up at the plate.
Team leader in stolen bases is Mendes as he hits a ball down to the second baseman. Brady McGuire throws it to first. Nolan Smith catches it for the third out of the inning. The Muckdogs do manage to score a run, making the score 3-2 as we go into the bottom of the sixth. Pitching change here for the Muckdogs. Now on the mound is Irwin's Branch. Last time out, not his best outing against Geneva. Struggled a little bit, looking to bounce back here. He's had some success this season, looking to find it today in a big spot against the number 2 seeded Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, so this is a big game, and we know Skip Martinez wants to kind of test out, where he can use guys in high leverage and low leverage situations. Irwin's a guy with all of the talent in the world. He lights up the velo numbers. He can get up to, he's been around 92, 93, 94 touching at some points during the year. So Irwin's a ton of talent in that arm, just working to find out more consistency as he tries to put away this very good Tarp Skunks lineup in the bottom of the sixth.
first batter Branch will face is the shortstop, Brady Marshall. Hit goes foul for the shortstop to start the at-bat. Good start for Irwin's Branch here. A 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 for Branch. Hot start here.
Yes, a very good start for Branch. Already up 0-2 against the talented hitter in Brady Marshall.
Marshall staying alive as he fouls one off out of play. Still very much ahead in the count here at 0-2.
Branch taking his time on this 0-2 pitch.
Marshall fouls another one off.
And this is what you have to do against a really hard-throwing hitter in Branch. Work the at-bat, foul off a few pitches. You got to keep seeing the velo in order to catch up to it. So Marshall, the more pitches he sees, the more likelihood he gets a hit.
Outside there for Branch. First ball of the game for him. The 1-2 pitch. Another foul for Marshall. That's 3 of them already.
Yeah, and you can see the little bit of frustration from Branch on the mound. Marshall working this at bat, making it tough for Branch to just put him away quickly.
Ball's up top. Makes the count even at 2. The 2-2. Another foul ball.
Yeah, so I thought that this at bat would be a quick one. Marshall down 0-2 quickly, but counts even at 2-2. A few foul balls, making Branch continue to throw pitches.
Seems like he's been at the plate for about 5 minutes already, Luca.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Another foul ball. He will not go away.
Yeah, so like I said, Marshall, another foul ball. He keeps seeing the velo. He keeps fouling it off. I heard a bigger crack on the bat on that last pitch, so looks like he's getting more wood on it. Branch has to be careful here on this 2-2 pitch.
Marshall putting one in play to right field. Horton makes the catch and finally gets the out against Brady Marshall. Now coming up to bat is number 6, the left fielder, Eric Weeks. A little bit more on Irwin's Branch. He just finished his first season at St. Xavier University after transferring from Herkimer College during 2024. It's a big personality in the locker room too, that Irwin's Branch.
Yes, a ton of fun with Irwin's Branch.
Ball hit ground, makes the play. Espinal with a great catch at first base to get the second out of the inning.
Yeah, so Cacciataro showing off that center field speed at shortstop. That ball, a weak dribbler hit right past the second base. Cacciataro so speedy, able to get to the ball and fire it to Espinal with a great stretch at first. Just some good all-around defense to record that second out.
A little bit quicker of an at-bat there for Weeks.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Now up to the plate is the designated hitter, Dom Costello. Costello puts bat to ball to start the at-bat, fouling it off. As we were saying, Branch, a big personality in the locker room. He always finds his way onto the Muckdogs social media somehow. He's a big part of the Muckdogs social media.
Yes, some of our players, as that ball was hit a little too
close for comfort there.
Little too close for comfort there. Branch, just yes, a great locker room guy, a ton of fun, and yeah, some players they like to show off their personalities on the social media page. We run a great social media, ton of fun over there. Make sure to check out your Batavia Muckdogs.
The count now at 1-2 with 2 outs, no one on base. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for Costello as Irwin's Branch gets the Muckdogs out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base.
Hey, I bet you're a good catcher of donuts in your mouth.
The upcoming 7th inning is brought to you by the Batavia Downs. Win more, lots more at Batavia's area's premier entertainment destination. Stop on by the Downs for a great time. Gamble a little bit, great food, concerts. It's just a great time there at the Batavia Downs.
It is a great time at the Batavia Downs. Also, at last night's game at Dwyer Stadium, a home game for your Muckdogs, we were able to have Mr. Byron Brown come out to throw the first pitch. Mr. Byron Brown, a former mayor of Buffalo, but also the current CEO of the Batavia Downs, a great man, just a man that I respect a lot. Coming from where he came from and to become the mayor of Buffalo, just a great time, and just a great time to be at the ball game. So check out your Batavia Downs and check out your Muckdogs.
It was a great night last night having him there, seeing him get engaged with the community, get engaged with the fans. Just a great thing to see, Luca.
A great environment to be around as Taylor continues to throw up his warm-up pitches. That was the last one right there. As Jackson Inman will start off the top of the 7th for your Muckdogs, number 2. Jackson Inman.
Number 2, Jackson Inman.
The first pitch of the inning for Taylor is just a bit outside for ball 1. Despite the hitting discrepancy in this game, the Muckdogs only trailing by 1 run as the score is 3-2. 9 hits this game for the Tarp Skunks, only 4 for the Muckdogs. As Inman hits one to Taylor, Taylor takes his time, tosses it over to the first baseman, Nolan Smith, for the first out of the inning. Good reaction time there by the pitcher.
Yeah, always keeps you on your toes. If you're the pitcher, ball gets hit right back to you. So Taylor, nice job recording the first out of this inning.
As we see James Bolton, your designated hitter, coming up to the plate. Ball's inside. Bolton moves out of the way there. Smith with the first strike of the at-bat makes the count even. Another ball inside.
Yep, so Bolton in a good hitters count here at 2-1. Muckdogs are going to try to start something, trying to get something going here in the 7th. Try to tie up the game or take the lead.
Bolton watches strike 2. Once again, makes the count even. The 2-2 pitch. Down in the dirt, makes the count full. After the incredible start to the game for Pensick, Taylor not quite as hot to start his night. That time, Taylor not able to react in time. Ball sneaks by the second baseman as Bolton gets to first base for the first hit of the inning for your Muckdogs.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting from the ever-hot James Bolton. He's been hitting the ball so well as of late, so no surprise here. Able to knock in a single for a guy right behind him who's just as hot, and Omar Carreras. Omar has been doing a really good job of getting extra base hits as well, so hopefully we can see a little bit of a rally here against the lefty Taylor.
Carreras with 11 RBIs this season with his short stint with the Muckdogs. Very impressive to have that many while missing the first bunch of games of the season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Nate. When I saw that he had 11 RBIs, my eyes popped a little bit. I was like, wow, he's only been here for so long and already is making that much of an impact. So Omar, a really talented player up at the plate.
As Taylor finds the outside corner of the zone for a strike. Counts at 1-1. Ball up top makes the count 2-1 for Carreras. The 2-1 pitch. Carreras hits one way high up into left field. 3 guys looking to make the play. I believe that was the third baseman, Blake Herman, who made an absolutely incredible catch. Almost got behind him there, but was just able to make the diving catch.
Yeah, so for your Muckdogs fans, that ball wasn't able to be seen on our camera, but Herman, that ball was hit. There's a bunch of foul ground past the third base, so Herman made his way out there, and it ended up being a diving play, so really nice job to steal an out right there for his pitcher, as Justin Aspinall, the switch hitter, now coming up to the plate from the right-hand side.
Started off left-handed, switching to right-handed. He's got himself a hit tonight as he hits another one deep into center field. Center fielder Justin Bremner makes the catch to retire the inning. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Welcome back as we enter the bottom of the 7th inning after the 7th inning stretch. Leading off the bottom of the 7th is the catcher, number 45, Branston Lindquist for the Tarp Skunks. Irwin's Branch still on the mound after a very successful first inning. Long at bat to start it, a couple quicker at bats for the second and third outs as the catcher hits a ground ball to Carreras, who's now at third, makes the throw to first to Espinal. He rolls him safe, saying he came off the bag. Look like a questionable call to me there. Irwin's Branch cannot believe it.
Yeah, so first pitch of this inning, ball gets hit to the third baseman, Omar. He fires it to first. Skip Martinez is talking to the umpires about it. They said that Espinal's foot came off the bag as he was trying to make the catch. We can't really tell. Me and Nate can't really have the best angle on it from up here.
They now rule it an out. Big call there for the Muckdogs.
Wow. So they overrule the call. Great job by Skip Martinez. And, that's what you have to do if you're the pitcher right there, though. Complain. Make the umpires, talk about it. And
just part of the competitiveness of the Muckdogs. They're not just taking the calls for what the umps give them. Fighting to get the right call. As the fans here in Jamestown are not happy with the call. You might be able to hear them over the stream booing the umpires. Right now.
Yeah. This Jamestown home field is not happy with the call. But nonetheless, first out of the inning is made as Irwin's Branch fires the 0-0.
As number 30, Brady McGuire, is hit by a pitch. A little bit of a rotation around the bases for the Muckdogs in this bottom of the 7th inning. Omar Carreras now playing third base. Jackson Inman now at short. And Caleb Walker gets in at second base in the 7th inning.
And now for the third batter of the inning, as Irwin's Branch fires it back to first base. It'll be number 14, Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith already with a hit in today's game, a rocket in the right center field. So Irwin's Branch has to be careful with a dangerous hitter at the plate. As the Tarp Skunks right there trying to go for a hit and run. Nolan Smith, although with a foul ball right there, so that Tarp Skunks runner will have to return to first base. Count is 0-1.
Another good start to the inning here for Irwin's.
Tracks back again. And that's a really nice pickoff move from Irwin's Branch. That ball is beaten McGuire at first base both times, just not able to apply that tag quick enough. Excuse me.
The 0-1 pitch for Branch. The runner steals second. Ball gets by Inman. As the runner now advances to third, Brady McGuire steals second. There's an error on the throwdown and makes it back to third.
Yeah, just an unfortunate play for the Muckdogs right there. McGuire was super aggressive as soon as he got onto first base, so I think pretty much everybody in the stadium knew that he was going to take off. That ball just squirts away from that Muckdogs infield, allows him to get to third base. So Nolan Smith.
Definitely some speed there by McGuire. 15 stolen bags this season so far.
As the count is now at 2-1 to Nolan Smith. The infield is in, trying to take away any play at the plate.
Branch with the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit inside, makes the count 3-1. Again, though, the Muckdogs this entire season have been very good in high-pressure situations. So, I would not be surprised to see a couple of big-time plays here.
As the 3-1 pitch is a ball, so Nolan Smith gets his free pass at first base. So runners on the corners now.
As Ben Slanker comes to the plate. the right fielder for the Tarp Skunks, as pitching coach Grant Bickham will come out to the plate to have a quick conversation with Branch. A little bit of pep talk there for Branch as he looks to come out firing again. 1 out in the inning for the Muckdogs. 2 base runners on the corners for the Tarp Skunks. First pitch of the at-bat is a strike for Branch.
Yeah, that's an important first pitch right there. There's always, me and Nikita have talked about it a ton with count leverage and being up 0-1 in a count against 1-0. So Branch, in a tough position here, any advantage he can get is what he needs.
Tipped foul off of Fesh.
I was going to say, I think that was off of Fesh's face mask. You know, a catcher, you got to be so tough back there. You take foul pitches sometimes. The bat gets hit by your glove, you know, so just
very tough position back there behind home plate.
Not an easy thing to play catcher in baseball at all.
Branch with the 0-2 pitch. Down near the dirt for the first ball of the at-bat, makes it 1-2. Still a good spot in the at-bat for Branch. Still leading. A little bit down and outside, evens the count.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Linker right there to keep his bat. You could see him holding it, keeping it, not trying to bring it past the home plate, as that would count as a swing. So
not a bad spot there by Branch. It's an easy pitch to reach at right there.
Correct.
2-2. Hits it over to Carreras. Carreras lets the runner take home, but makes the play at first, as the Tarp Skunks take a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, so that's a play right there where Carreras could have tried to force the action, try to make the play at the plate, but he decided to take the easy out, get your outs when you can, and there are now 2 outs in this inning.
I think it was the right decision there by Carreras. I think he would have been a little bit late making the play at home there.
I agree.
1 runner still in scoring position for the Tarp Skunks. Branch up top for the first pitch of the at-bat, ball 1. The center fielder, Justin Bremner, is now at the plate. Bremner takes a crack at it, hits it foul. Espinal trying to make a great play at it, but it's out of play.
I think Espinal just wanted to get dirty right there, just to say that, you know, he got some dirt on his clothes. Espinal with a great effort right there. That ball was hit out of play, out of contention. You like to see that effort on a play that, you know,
you love to see the effort.
Can't even, you know, maybe the play is not even makeable, but, you know, run over there, try to see if you can get that catch.
At home at Dwyer against the Americans yesterday, the Americans' right fielder folded himself over the right side fence. Couldn't have felt great there, Lou Dog.
Wow. Oh yeah. Me being Lou Dog, I'm in the game doing other things, but I can imagine I can already see that happening. That had to hurt. That couldn't have felt good at all.
Not one bit. Great effort though by that right fielder.
Yes.
Counts now 2-1. Makes the count 3-1 with the pitch from Branch. Looking to battle back here.
Branch doesn't want to give this Tarp Skunks lineup any more momentum than they already have, so he has to come back against Bremner right here. Wants to record this out, keep this inning right where it is.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounds one foul. Good pitch there by Branch to make the count full. Branch looking to retire the inning here. Given the position he found himself in, it wouldn't be the worst possible outcome to get out of the inning, only allowing 1 run. It's a ground ball to Carreras at third. Fields it, makes the play to first, and it gets by Espinal. Another runner will score for the Tarp Skunks, as Bremner advances to second. Score is now 5-2 Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, just a little bit of an errant throw right there from Omar. Espinal did his best to stretch and pick that ball. Wasn't able to do it, so as we have a pitching change, I believe.
Skip Martinez coming out to the mound.
And that is Jake Sliz, the tall lefty, is coming into the game. As we will cut away to let Jake Sliz warm up.
Happen.
As we showed the stats, me and Nate just talked about Jake Sliz for about 2 minutes, and the microphone was muted. So sorry about that, Muckdogs fans. But Jake Sliz in 12 2/3 inning with a 2.84 ERA. He is absolutely nasty for your Muckdogs. And Nate, what did he do in his last outing?
Had 2 innings pitched, allowing no runs, and had 5 strikeouts. So in 2 innings, having 5 strikeouts, not a bad outing for Jake Sliz whatsoever. Looking to keep that momentum going into this game.
Yeah, that is absolutely nasty right there.
As he does it there with a first pitch strike.
Yeah, just a hard guy to hit off of. A funky delivery as well, especially from that left side. Just, I wouldn't know what to do if I was a lefty hitter up to the plate against Jake Sliz.
Second pitch is a ball against the extra hitter, Nathan Borchardt. The 1-1 pitch. Bit low for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch from Sliz. Finds the zone again for strike 2, evening the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2-2-2.
And a man on second.
4 twos.
Jake Sliz looking to retire the inning here. Good job by Fesh, staying in front of the ball there as the count gets to 3-2.
This is a pivotal full count pitch right here. Your Muckdogs don't want this inning to extend any longer.
Ball hit right by second base. Hammond makes the play to get it in the outfield, but a runner will score. That's number 9, Justin Bremner, scoring the run for the Tarp Skunks. Brought in by Nathan Borchardt. Not much the Muckdogs could do about that one. Just a great ground ball right by Sliz into the outfield. Tough to make a great play on that if you're the pitcher.
Yeah, Jake Sliz didn't really have a chance at that ball. Just a nice piece of hitting by the other Nathan Borchardt for the Tarp Skunks. And the Tarp Skunks extend their lead now to 6-2.
The third baseman, Blake Herman, up now the bat. Herman fouls the first pitch of the at-bat off. Makes the count 0-1. Ball popped up down near first base. Espinal makes the catch as the Muckdogs retire the inning.
Muckdogs fans, season tickets for the 2026 season are live. You can call 585-524-2260 if any fans are interested in next season, as well as this season's playoff packs. Last night, your Muckdogs took a win at home and clinched the playoffs. If you want to have a discount on some playoff ticket packages, call that number. That's 585-524-2260. You can see it right here as we head into the top of the 8th inning. It is Taylor still on the mound, and it is
Jacob Vesco coming to the plate.
Number 99, the big righty for your Muckdogs.
First pitch is a ball. Muckdogs looking to come back here. They're down 6-2. Game's not over yet, though. 2 innings to go. Muckdogs have proven that they can be the little bit of the comeback kids. We've proved that this season. Big swing and a miss there for Vesco.
Yeah, in between innings, I saw a big team huddle near the dugout. They're just kind of trying to rally the troops a little bit. You know, we've done it all year. We are never, ever, ever out of a game until that final out is recorded.
Strike 2 there.
So, Muckdogs fans, if you've been tuning into previous broadcasts, if you've been going to the games, you know that we are the cardiac kids. So don't go anywhere. We are not out of this game whatsoever.
We had as big as a 12-1 comeback. What a catch there by the pitcher. What a play there by Will Taylor. Line drive hit right back at him by Vesco. Making the tough grab.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely scorched from Jacob Vesco right there. A great catch by Taylor. See, as a pitcher, that reaction time, you just protect yourself with the glove. So Taylor, a really nice catch to record the first out of the inning. Keeps you on your toes a little bit.
Now up to bat, Travis Hammond had a deep shot to left field, hitting the wall earlier in the game as he takes a ball for the first pitch of his at-bat.
Yes, like you said, Travis Hammond with a big shot. That's probably the farthest hit ball for your Muckdogs all day today.
Hammond takes a big swing at the ball. Strike one, though.
Yeah, so Taylor, the lefty, who's been good all year for the Tarp Skunks, wants to have another 1-2-3 inning right here. Muckdogs, I think, just need to do a good job of trying to get on base, trying to break up this pitcher's rhythm, try to make some action, try to, get a pass ball, or try to get the Tarp Skunks defense to make an error, something like that to get more momentum back on our side.
A lot of accuracy here from the Tarp Skunks pitching today.
Yes.
Not a whole lot of walks. A lot of strikeouts. 5 hits, but not a whole lot of walks for the Muckdogs. As Hammond now has a count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Hammond for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, Will Taylor has looked extremely strong for the Tarp Skunks coming into this game, but not out of this inning yet as Cooper Fesh, a.k.a. Cooper Fresh, is up to the plate.
He's looked fresh today with a couple of hits already. Looking to continue that here. Strike one there on Cooper Fesh. We were talking plenty earlier about the incredible pitching by Christian Pensick. Will Taylor came into the game. Muckdogs allowed the Muckdogs to get back in it. Was struggling a little bit to start, but he's finally found his rhythm. He's really dialed in, and he's making it really tough on the Muckdogs right now. As that pitch is in the dirt, makes the count 2-1 on Fesh.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He has found his groove against this Muckdogs lineup. So, like I said, we have to do our best to try to get anything, try to break up that rhythm in whichever way, if that means it's a walk or a hit by pitch, anything.
Strike two there on Fesh, makes the count even. Strike three. No runs, no hits, no errors for your Muckdogs as we enter the bottom of the 8th inning. The Batavia Muckdogs cannot operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on some of our incredible sponsors which power Batavia Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, GCC, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, ARC of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Family Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Evergy Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxic, Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming and Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Lampro, Leaf Garden, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang and Sons, Empower Agency, Massa Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and New Orleans, Meyer RV, McGavro's Automotive, National Guard, New York School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oaxaca Milk Products, Overhead Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stan's Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota Batavia, Trevor R. Rowley State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company.
Wow, a great job by Nate, aka Nate Dogg, right there. You sounded pretty good right there. That was a great job. And once again, Muckdogs fans, if you want to support your Batavia Muckdogs, please go out and support our local sponsors. A bunch of those sponsors he just named are in the local Batavia community. So if you're in that community, go out, support our sponsors because, you know, we love and appreciate them. They help make this team run. As we taking you now into the bottom of the 8th inning, Jake Sliz still out on the mound, and the Tarp Skunks batter up to the plate is Brady Marshall.
The shortstop for the Tarp Skunks. Sliz starts off strong with a first pitch strike. The 0-1 pitch. Up top for ball one. Jake Sliz finds the zone again for strike two, getting ahead in the count here.
Yeah, so it's really important for Jake Sliz to give up nothing. We can't afford to give up any more runs in this game if we want to come out 4 runs. A 4-run deficit is hard in of itself.
Line drive gets by Caleb Walker. Brady Marshall will be safe at first.
Yeah, it's a nice hot shot from Brady Marshall right there, using that opposite field, putting that ball into right field. So Tarp Skunks starting off this inning, got their first batter on. They're trying to get any more insurance that they can to really put away your Muckdogs.
Sliz with the strike for the first pitch of the at-bat against the left fielder, Eric Weeks. Runner steals second, makes the tag for the first out of the inning. Great throw by Cooper Fesh and a great play by Caleb Walker.
Yeah, so our Muckdogs catchers have been doing it all year, whether it's right there in Cooper Fesh or Cooper Romick, who's a great defensive catcher himself. Fesh right there with a great throw to help out his pitcher, Jake Sliz. Sneaks him and out, so now Sliz only has to get 2 more. So your Muckdogs doing a good job on defense to put away these Jamestown's batters as the umpires now call time. They have something they want to talk about. I'm trying to listen in to hear what they're saying.
I think they were discussing the amount of outs, maybe.
Yeah, but there's only been 2 batters. Okay, so they've discussed, they've talked, now talking to both managers. Talking to our manager, Skip Martinez, just a little bit off screen. I don't really understand.
I don't know what they were discussing.
As there's now flashing 2 outs on the scoreboard.
I believe they were discussing.
As we Muckdogs fans just have to change the battery pack on the camera. We'll try to get this stream back up as soon as we can.
Sorry for the short technical difficulties.
So after the changing of the camera battery, and somehow I am still confused. I'm sorry, Muck Dogs fans. I don't understand how we have 2 outs in this inning.
I believe it might have been strike 3 on the pitch and then the throwdown.
I see.
As the ball is thrown in the dirt by Sliz, the count's 3-0.
Well, whatever it is, we'll take it.
We will take that out.
2 outs in the inning. Sliz, although down 3-0 in this count to Costello.
Finds the zone for strike 1. Not going to see the batters swing very much on a 3-0 count, so you might as well just put it right down the middle.
Yeah, until they do swing. And then that's where the real trouble occurs.
Well, he found strike 2 there.
Yep.
Makes the count full. Battled his way all the way back after starting the count 3-0. 2 consecutive strikes. Looking to put the Tarp Skunks away in the bottom of the 8th here. Just a bit outside. It's going to be ball 4 as Costello takes his base. Coming up to bat, it's going to be the catcher, number 45, Branston Lindquist. Lindquist made a couple of plays here today on the offensive end.
Lindquist was doing his... Excuse me.
Looks like we have a pinch runner here, number 1, Nolan, or excuse me. It's going to be Harvey Hode.
Yep, so Tarp Skunks substitute a pinch runner trying to get as many insurance runs as possible. That is the game plan for them.
First pitch of the at-bat was a ball. The 1-0. Up high. Makes the count 2-0.
Look to see Lindquist aggressive on this pitch right here. Jake Sliss does not want to walk Lindquist, so 2-0. Good hitters count.
Lindquist gets hit by the pitch. Advances the pinch runner to second. Lindquist will take his base at first. The Tarp Skunks now with a man in scoring position there on second. Sliz now facing the top of the order as the second baseman, Brady McGuire, takes the plate. Calls a strike as McGuire went.
Yeah, so Sliz got to stay stingy here. Doesn't want to give up any more runs to have this Tarp Skunks lead stay extended.
Pitch a bit high and outside. Evens the count at 1s. 2 guys on base now. Very important to get this man out here. Walker may be calling for the ball. Fouls it off for the second strike of the at-bat.
Count now 1-2. Excuse me, Nate.
Sliz looking to strike out McGuire here. Jake Sliz with a big-time strike 3 gets the Muckdogs out of the inning. No runs scored for the Tarp Skunks. And we'll be right back as we enter a big-time 9th inning. as Caleb Walker takes the plate for the first time this game.
Remember, Caleb Walker substituted into the game as the second baseman, so now gets his AB here as Will Taylor stays out on the mound for the Tarp Skunks.
Looking to close this game for them. First pitch is up top for ball 1 against Walker. Caleb Walker this year with a .222 batting average, .337 on base percentage, and a .264 slugging percentage. As there's strike 1 in the at-bat, makes the count 1-1. Caleb Walker, a returner from last year. It's going to be his second year with the Muckdogs this year. Just as he hits a little blooper down the third base line, and he's going to get there. Nice little base hit there by Caleb Walker. Went 0 for 4 in his last outing against Elmira, but really bouncing back. Big time hit there to get some momentum going for the Muckdogs here at the top of the 9th.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Maybe not the exit velocity Walker would have hoped for, but it doesn't matter. It worked as if it was like a perfectly placed bunt. So Walker does the job, gets on first base, and starts off this inning well.
With Jackson Inman coming to the plate.
I believe Nate. I can see the Oklahoma batting helmet.
My mistake. They both wear the dark maroon batting helmets, but it is Braden Horton up to the plate, number 10.
Braden Horton up to the plate. If you don't know Horton's name, he'll make sure you know it by the time you're done.
Hard hit ground ball gets by the first baseman Nolan Smith. Advances Walker all the way to third. Great call there, Luca. Making sure you're going to know, saying he's going to make you know his name by the end of it. Why does he say that? Must have been the good luck charm. Drills one right down first base line, right by the first baseman.
Yeah, so all year, you can only say just good things about Braden Horton. He's been right there showing off a really ripped ball down the first base line. Just gets past Nolan Smith. So, Muckdogs fans, we've been talking about all day. You were never out of it. Runners on first and third with nobody out as Sean Mindas takes the first pitch for a ball.
You can hear the dugout from the Muckdogs starting to get a little louder here. They can feel the energy. They can feel the momentum. 2 hits to start the inning. Mendes rips one foul out of play.
I'm honestly surprised that Will Taylor is still in this game after giving up 2 base runners, but that just shows the confidence.
He's been great all day.
He really has.
Mendes, another big-time hitter for the Muckdogs, takes another ball high.
Yeah, so that Muckdogs dugout getting louder and louder, and now in a hitter's count to Mindas, 2-1. Look for some damage to be done here if a ball is left in the zone.
And the cleanup hitter, Jackson Inman on deck. Another big-time hitter as it's ball 3.
So a little bit of the game, Muckdogs dugout chirping Will Taylor right now. The momentum is starting to get back into the Muckdogs' favor. Mindas in a great hitter's count here, 3-1.
The 3-1, swing and a miss by Mendes.
Yeah, so even on pitches, you can feel the momentum shift right there. Just a mono Taylor throwing the fastball as hard as he could. Mindas taking a huge hack. Mendes just missed it, so count is now full.
Big time pitch right here for Will Taylor. Umpire calls it strike 3. Mendes not happy with that call. Looked to be a little bit inside, might have just caught the corner of the plate there.
A little bit too close to take at this point in the game. Just a great pitch by Taylor to freeze Mendes as Jackson Inman now takes his play at the plate. That ball is outside for ball 1. So Inman, and never easy though, as lefty, it's so hard to hit.
Big swing for Inman. Gets by him though, with the first strike of the at-bat. Top of the 9th here, last chance for the Muckdog. It's crucial to keep the bases moving, keep guys getting on the bases, bring in a few runs, and make this game competitive.
Taylor with a big strike right there makes the count 1-2. So Inman in the danger zone, in danger of striking out. Only making it one more out for the Tarp Skunks to clinch this game.
Gotta look to be aggressive here. Swing and a miss for Inman. That's a big time pitch by Will Taylor right there. Coming up to the plate now, in a big spot, is the designated hitter James Bolton, as they'll have a meeting on the mound with pitcher Will Taylor.
And they're going to make a pitching change.
What a decision there, Rudolph.
Wow, so with 2 outs in this game, Will Taylor just pitching his absolute lights out, but for 1 more out, the Tarp Skunks manager deciding to make a pitching change.
It's a risky decision there to me, Rudolph.
Definitely, well, there's 2 outs, and they're up 4, so I almost believe that this is a confidence-boosting type of deal.
Looks to me like it's going to be number 15, Jamestown Brown, taking the play. This season, he's got a 3.52 ERA. He's got a 1-1 win-loss record, 8 appearances on the year, 2 saves, 15.1 innings pitched, allowed 14 hits on the year, 9 runs, and 10 walks with 10 strikeouts.
As we will cut away to let Jay Sean warm up. Okay, Muckdogs fans, so a pivotal at-bat, 2 outs. The Tarp Skunks Sean Brown to face James Bolton.
Bolton grounds one to the second baseman, makes the flip over to second, gets Horton out, and that's going to be the ball game. The Tarp Skunks win a big-time game against your Batavia Muckdogs with a final score of 6-2. 11 hits for the Tarp Skunks, 7 for the Muckdogs. 2 hits for the Tarp Skunks, and 4 for your Batavia Muckdogs. We will be back with you tomorrow night in Auburn as we take on the Double Days and another crucial game coming down to the close of the season.
Yes, just a great game played by the Tarp Skunks. They definitely deserve this win. Our Muckdogs, I'm sure, will come out with a fire tomorrow against the Auburn Double Days at Auburn. Check into the stream tomorrow. The game starts at 6:30. A special thank you to all of our sponsors who helped make this Muckdogs team run. And Muckdogs fans, don't remember, 2026 season tickets are out, and also this year's playoff packs. Save some money on some great ticket playoff pack bundles, call 585-524-2260. That's 585-524-2260 for those playoff packs. Come see your dogs in person this season for the playoffs. And so it is me, Luca, Lou Dog, with Nate, our play-by-play. He did a great job in his first time tonight. So we thank you, and we will see you tomorrow.